What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we are talking about boobs again. And of course, by boobs, by the ladies, I mean on how to minimize the appearance of your chest size part 2. A lot of you guys seem to really enjoy my first one, so I'll link it down below and up here in case you guys missed that video, but I give some really good tips on how to minimize the appearance of your chest size. I go into like fabrics and types of clothing, clothing to avoid, clothing that you should look into and wearing, and I also talk so much about the type of bra you should be wearing. Just check out that video. There's some really good information, especially the beginning part where I go into bras, because having the right type of bra will make your boobs look normal. But this video is a part 2 to that video. In case you guys missed that first video, my chest size is a 32 double D or triple D, just depending on the style of the bra and what brand it is. I'm also 5'0" and I weigh 105 pounds. So a 32 double, triple D is an insane amount of boob for my small frame, but I figured out ways to help not have my chest size just completely take over my small frame. So I am so excited to share these tips with you guys. Also, before I get into the video, I wanted to quickly mention my jewelry here. So this is by Ana Luisa. This video isn't sponsored or anything, but I wanted to share their pieces here. So I'm wearing a layered necklace set, and then I added this dog tag necklace as well to it. I also have a discount code with them. It's just Elana 10. It will give you 10% off anything off their site, so I'll link their information down below. Okay, so the first tip that I want to share with you guys that you should look into, maybe try it out for yourself, see how it works to help minimize your chest size, is actually what I'm wearing here. So it is wearing a puffy sleeve top, but I recommend going with a puff sleeve top with an open neckline because it helps break up that space. So having your shoulders here a little bit wider and look a little bit larger will help kind of trick the eye and make this part here appear smaller. So it kind of is like a really nice illusion. And I specifically want to mention that going with a puff sleeve with an open neckline, like I said, it really helps break up that space. This one I'm wearing is by Abercrombie. It retails for $50, I think. Honestly, it's like the best money I've spent on a top. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I wear this top pretty close to every single day because it's my favorite. It comes in multiple colors. I just love this just solid black color. The quality and knit of it is insane. It's so amazing. It feels so high quality. And it's not too tight, it's not too loose. I'll link this top down below for you guys. So another puffy sleeve top I wanted to show you guys. It's also from Abercrombie. I shared this before, but I'm honestly obsessed with it. Again, quality, insanely amazing for what you pay. And what I really like about it is that, so it's puffy sleeves, but the v-neck is really wide and open. So it's not like this one where it's just like a short v-neck, which also works great, this style as well. I love this style, but this one is definitely more open, so it comes out more to your shoulders, and the v-neck is a little bit lower as well. So, but just be careful making sure you wear the right type of bra so you don't get what I call that boob crack showing. That also plays in getting the right kind of bra so that way you don't have that. Anyways, I love this one. This is also a really cute option for a puffy sleeve top. Abercrombie has a lot of puff sleeve tops as well, and I love the ones with, again, the open neckline, and this one specifically just has a really wide open neckline, which looks so flattering for us women that have a larger bust. The next tip, so it's a top to avoid, but you could still kind of get around with it if you still really want to wear it, but I mean, and so I'm going to show you guys an example because I literally made every mistake there is. Not really that it's a mistake, but like, you know, I didn't wear the most flattering clothing for my chest size. So it is dolman sleeve tops. So it's tops that kind of have like a bat wing look. So the reason why I say to avoid it, so this is a really good example because this really makes me look like a potato sack. So the reason why I say this specifically is because you have just all this fabric, so you're not really exposing much neckline, so you're seeing all that boobage, and then you have all this extra fabric under the armpits where it just adds a lot of volume to your chest size. Now, I mean, if you still really want to wear it, you know, go for thinner fabric like this one that I have on here. And then also tucking it in is a big thing because you want to show off your waist, because if I wore this just on its own like this, I would look like a sack of potatoes. But honestly, like if you are really trying to avoid making your chest size appear larger, avoid these tops. I have it because again, I made every mistake out there, and I realized this later after I purchased it. But again, just something to keep in mind. If you still really like it, I'll link this top down below. It comes in lots of colors. It's from Amazon. But if you are trying to minimize the appearance of your chest, I would definitely avoid tops like this. Okay, so next one is another top to avoid, and yes, I have an example because again, I made every single mistake out there. It's like I can't believe that I learned this stuff so much later. So I really hope like all these tips help you guys and that you don't have to go through the same thing that I did, just keep repurchasing the same things thinking I'll get a different result. So the next top that I recommend avoiding is drop shoulder top. So this is something I actually recently purchased for my fall wardrobe essentials video. So I will be honest, I love this top so much. So the drop shoulder is when the seam comes down your arm, so it's not right on your shoulder, it comes down. So again, you get like this kind of bat wing effect, not too much, but it's just like more fabric there, so it becomes more wide looking on you. Honestly, I do have a lot of these tops, but you know, if you look, so many sweaters come in drop shoulders. I mean, it looks so cute. I'm gonna be honest, I really like how it looks like when I see it on the models, when I see it on other girls. It looks beautiful. I just really like the look of it. A way you can get away with drop shoulders. So again, open V-neck as well, something you want to keep in mind. What I really like about this one is a double V-neck. Also, again, tucking it in, front tuck, full tuck. That will definitely help with your shape. That'll help you wear kind of like what you want. But again, if you're really trying to help minimize the appearance, I would definitely probably steer away from drop shoulders. I do have a lot of these because I really like the style, but I do know that it's not going to make my chest appear smaller. So I kind of like have that in my mind knowing that, but I help balance it out by getting ones with V-necks, tucking them in, adding some layers as well. The next tip is to help minimize the appearance of your chest size is to add layers. So, you know, I hope this doesn't come confusing because, you know, of course, if you add more fabric, it's adding more bulk. So we want to avoid adding more bulk to this area. But when it comes to adding an outerwear piece, you're creating another vertical line that's going up and down, so that way it is distracting from your chest size. Let me show you an example. So like this mock neck bodysuit that I have, so this bodysuit is from Abercrombie. There is probably no way I would ever wear this bodysuit on its own just because it shows every amount of boobage that I have. But I have these tops specifically for layering. So if I add something like a jacket over it, it really helps conceal the chest size like crazy. So it instantly like takes off like 10 pounds of boobs to my frame by just adding that outerwear piece that has a straight line. So you can do it with a blazer, you can do it with more of the straight cut jacket. You can also do it with jackets that even have collars to it as well. It doesn't have to be a straight cut. I mean, just any outerwear piece that just gives that long line going up and down will not only help you appear a little bit taller, but it will help distract the eye from your chest size. So the next one is high-waisted bottom. So this is not something that you have to avoid, but this is something you need to keep in mind if you are petite with a large chest size. So what I mean by this is you want length from your breast all the way to your crotch area. Sorry if that sounds weird. But for example, if you wear something super high-waisted, you'll get this sagging breast effect, what I call it. Not that your breasts are saggy because we wear bras that help support, but if you wear something that's high-waisted, you're taking away length from your breast to your hip crotch area, and it's just making it look like you have saggy breasts when you don't. So yes, it'll make your legs look a mile long going for super high-waisted, but you don't want it to cut off other proportions of your body, if that makes sense. So, you know, you guys probably heard of my channel if you've been here for a while. I love mid-rise jeans. I still have high-waisted jeans, but I love mid-rise jeans because I feel like they look the most flattering on my shape because I still have length from my breast to my hip area to where it's not making me look like I have saggy breasts. So again, this is not something that you have to avoid, but if you're petite and you know you have a large chest size, this is something really good to keep in mind. Is not wearing jeans that are super duper high-waisted. So you can go for like a mid-rise, you can still go for high-waisted, but there's different like lengths for high-waisted jeans. Some high-waisted jeans are like ultra high-rise. I would probably avoid those because again, it's going to cut off the length. So going with something for like mid-rise or just slightly high-waisted, it would be a really good option specifically for short women with a large chest size. But this can also apply for women that are a little bit taller as well and have a large chest size. Sometimes you still want to keep that length as well. So going for a mid-rise or a little bit of a high-rise jean is still going to be a really good option. So that way you have that length and you won't get that sagging breast effect. Okay, next one is prints. So, you know, I'm petite, and you know, actually the awesome thing is that, you know, I love wearing dainty floral prints. I love little prints, and that looks the most flattering on petites in my opinion, but it's also really flattering if you have a large bust as well. So being petite, this is actually a really good tip is, you know, stick to small prints, because if you're petite and a large chest size, I mean, it's kind of like a win-win. You're already gonna go for small prints because you're smaller, and if your chest size is large, then going for smaller prints is definitely a really good option. Again, large prints just overwhelm the frame, and especially if your large print is like right in your chest area, it's just really making people look at that spot and look at it and be like, whoa, okay, that is very like out there, you know. So I avoid that for that specific reason. So I go for small dainty ones, so it looks a little bit more busy and it's not making my chest appear as large. And the final one is tucking in your tops. So again, this helps avoid making you look like a sack of potatoes, specifically if you're wearing the color beige. So tucking in tops really help give you that shape and again break up the space. So tucking in a top, open v-neck, you can even go for puffy sleeves. Just really going to help break up the space and not make your chest overwhelm your body. Alright, so we made it to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoy all these tips, all these tricks. I really do want to have more like larger busted related videos in the future. I am going to come out with one for bras specifically, so rounding up all of my favorite bras for larger busted, like strapless bras and other like everyday bras. And maybe I can find a bralette. I'll try to do that too. So if you want to see that video, please give this video a thumbs up, comment if you have any other specific video requests, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!